Welcome. So check it. Shabbat's about to start in a little bit, man. I probably got like 20 minutes, but this video will probably be about 8. Maybe 10, maybe 7, maybe 6. Only Hashem knows. But this is going to be part 2 to my Don't Sin and Fear God video that I did. Now, these are a couple of things I want to add in with more proofs. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to do from the prayers, from the Tanakh, from Tehillim. You understand? So let me just get a couple of things right out the way. Fear and shame. I told you in my first video, Reshit Chochmah Yirat Hashem. The foundation of wisdom is to fear God. Now I'm going to give you a proof of that. Adam and Eve, when they ate from the tree of spiritual knowledge, meaning when they ate from this tree, they become knowledgeable spiritually. You understand? What's the first 2 feelings they felt? Fear and shame. Fear that they didn't listen to their father, and shame that they were naked. If you're clever, you're going to understand that fear and shame is a beautiful quality to have. A woman who's ashamed is not going to go outside and show off her body. She's going to cover up because she feels shame. You understand? That's a sign of spiritual wisdom. So, no, not to disrespect any woman out there, but if you go showing your whole body off, that's a sign that you don't have spiritual wisdom. I just proved it to you. You might be a great mathematician. You might be very smart with other things. Math, I don't know. Science, I don't know. But spiritual things, forget it. You're empty spiritually, because if you are not empty spiritually, you wouldn't show your body. I'm just telling you what Torah says, what God says, and what the Gemara says. You understand? The second thing I want to tell you is there's 2 types of fear. There's different levels. That lower level is to fear the punishment, like I spoke about in the first video, which is still a high level. Today it's beyond high. But the second level I like a lot. It's fear of letting your father down. Think about that. Not that you're so afraid that he's going to destroy you. No. That you're afraid that if you mess up, you're going to let him down. That's a much higher level. Because a person who praises Hashem and loves Hashem only out of fear, it's not good. You need some love, you need some this. But this is the best way. Because it shows that you fear him because you don't want to let him down, and that you love him because you want to be close to him. So that's the highest level. Fear of letting your father down. Now let me just go to a couple of things I have written down real quick to let you know what time it really is. So this is in Tachnun. A couple of things, 2 things. Number 1, the secrets of God shall be unfolded to those who fear him. It's in Tachnun, read it. And it's preceded by, and this one I like a lot, yo. He will help him choose the right path. His soul will rest in peace, and he will inherit the land. This is what God is saying about somebody who fears him. Let me read it again, just in case y'all missed it. He's gonna choose the right path. The secrets of God will be unfolded to him. And when those secrets are unfolded, he'll choose the right path. This is from fear. From fearing God, this is what's going to happen. Choose the right path. Your soul will rest in peace. And you will inherit the land. You know how deep that is? If your soul is resting in peace, how can you inherit the land? Very easily. When you reincarnate, then you'll inherit the land. By the way, I always tell people, the Gemara says something beautiful. When I first learned that somebody's going to get up from the grave and walk around, sounds crazy. But then somebody said to me, and I said it in a rap, the way I put it in a rap, if he made you from a drop, he can make you from a bone. You were created from a drop of seed, you understand? And if he created you from a drop of seed, which is nothing, it's like a little piece of water you throw on the ground and up came a person. If he can create you from a drop of seed, he's not going to be able to create you when you're 50% in the grave, when your whole frame is already there. 50% of you, it's already done. Well, he doesn't even need that big of a miracle. The frame is there. He had some bones, some sinews, brings you back. Boom. That, too hard to believe. But when I tell you that he made people out of a drop of sperm, it doesn't impress you. You know why? Because the Satan is a genius. Because he knows you got used to that. You see it all the time. It's not a big deal to you. If you saw somebody being born out of somebody's ear, believe me, you'll remember that. And you'll be shocked and you'll be something to see. But here you see all the time. But let me just recalibrate the brain. Think about what I'm telling you. He made you from a drop of seed. For sure, he can make you from a bone. Remember that. 2, this is in the Mizmor, the David. May God bless us, and may all the inhabitants of the earth fear him. All the inhabitants of the earth, everybody should fear him. That's what the prayers are saying. Now, this is the prayer that when you say there's no Tachnun, you say this in Mizmor. Look at this one. Teach me your ways so that I shall follow your truth. Unify my heart to fear your name. Another time Hashem is telling us to fear him. You're not his friend. You understand? It's not, oh yeah, God is going to forgive me. No, what do you mean he's going to forgive you? You have to do tshuva, you have to sweat, you have to work on it. He's not going to just wave it. He's very merciful, but that's not mercy, that's stupidity. Somebody's going to go against you, not do the right thing, and you promised him a reward if you follow it, and then he's going to do everything against you, and you're going to just have mercy on him? That's not mercy. That's misplaced mercy. Remember that. Hashem doesn't do that. And you should always remember that if you do sins and you want Hashem to have mercy on you, have mercy on his children. It's all measure for measure. You had mercy on his children. Now when it's time to judge you, he'll have mercy on you. You judge people favorably in your life. When it's time to judge you, he'll judge you favorably. Remember that. And then let's see, I have another one written down. Do I or no? I have, let's see, fear my name, Adam and Eve. 18 times it says in the Torah to fear. 9 times to love. Check it. 18 times to fear, 9 to love. Why did he double the fear? Because Hashem knows that the Satan will trick people into, yeah, love, everything love. God loves me, I'm good. No. You want God to love you and you're good, you have to follow the laws and fix the flaws. You have to fear him and don't sin. That's the whole point of this. If you want Hashem to wrap his proverbial arms around you, hug you, protect you, make sure that you're always happy, that not a negative thought will enter your brain, that everyone surrounding you will be spiritual, and if not, you will raise them up, you will find favor in their eyes, everything. Fear God and don't sin. I'm telling you, bro. And the last thing I wanted to say, and I'm going to add this one in, this is dope. So another good example of fear being spiritual wisdom is, and not even spiritual wisdom, just regular wisdom. If we went to a cliff in Jamaica and we went to go jump off the cliff and we were never there before, the person who just runs and jumps without checking is not smart. The person who's smart has a little fear. Maybe there's rocks. Is the water deep? Is there even water? You understand? This is important. And the last thing I want to say, because I got to wrap it up for Shabbat, is like this. Look how this world is so fake. The world of lies, I'm going to show you how ill it is. How the Satan will trick you. You go climb Mount Everest, 2 weeks. Snowstorm, you almost fall, you almost break your neck, this, that. Finally, you get to the top of the mountain. You take a couple of selfies, you post it on Facebook, your Instagram page, you pop a bottle of champagne with your boy that you just finished climbing the mountain. Everything is all love. An hour, fine, you're jumping, you're screaming, you feel great, no problem. Once that feeling goes away, guess what? The only way that you can get that feeling back is to go down the mountain and go through the whole struggle again. That is a trick that the Satan does in this world, like a cigarette. You want to smoke a cigarette, why every 10 minutes you need to go back? Because you want that feeling back. So it's a trick. You think if you smoke it, okay, so you should be okay for 7 hours, and tomorrow you'll smoke another one to relax. No, every 30 seconds you're going to want one. Why? Because it's a fake deal. You understand? These things in life are fake. You follow materialistic things, you're going to be left with nothing. Trust me when I tell you, bro. You follow materialistic things, you're going to be left empty-handed. Trust me. Stick to the spiritual, because that's what the goal is in this world, bro. This is just a temporary world. We all get buried under the ground, 6 feet, worms, snakes. You know what time it is. While you're here and blessed to be alive, fear God, don't sin, and accumulate spiritual wisdom. It will serve you well in the next world. You want to go to the next world, whether even if you're alive, and we should all have the merit to be alive, that Mashiach should come now while we're alive and we don't even have to die. But if we have to, make sure that we leave this world stocked up with mitzvot, spiritual wisdom, kindness, chesed, everything you can imagine, positive and good. Stick to it. Everything you could think of bad and ugly, run away from it. I love you. That's to the people, and most importantly to Hashem.